I left it here over. Okay, yes, we are going to do area in this chapter. Some of these formulas should look familiar, some might be new. What you do need, Warren just grabbed his calculator.
Oh no, I left it here over I keep sitting at home right now.
Okay, because it's not just area of a rectangle is base times height, or area of a triangle is base times height divided by 2. We might need to use trigonometry or special right triangles to find some missing measurements. Okay, we will review. But let's first.
Oh, it's on! Okay, well, he does, but not.
It was gonna be 10 days for us.
Okay.
I'll bring it.
So let's start with area of a parallelogram. Now, an area of a parallelogram also applies to rectangles, squares, and rhombi because those are special types of parallelograms, right? Well, we already know the area of a rectangle, which is base times height. So if we extend that to any kind of parallelogram, it's still base times height. What do we need to make sure the base and the height? We need to make sure that they are perpendicular. So always make sure the base is perpendicular to the height. Notice this side, not the base, right? So if it's a parallelogram, you need to know that segment.
Oh yeah, same thing with like a triangle.
Yeah, same in a triangle. You need to make sure, this is true for anything. The base and the height always have to be perpendicular to each other. Okay? So we want to find perimeter and the area. So
oh my god.
let's start with perimeter. Perimeter is easy because we know 2 times 12 and 2 times 18. 24 and 36 is 60. Okay. 24. And 2 times 18 is 36. 24 plus 36, 60. Okay. All right, so that's perimeter. Remember for units, if it's inches, it's just inches, centimeters. When we do area, it's going to be square inches. So we'll put the little 2. But we are missing the height. So this is where I said we're either going to need to use special right triangles or trigonometry. In this case, we're going to use a 30. So if we just focus on this triangle, what's the shorter leg if the hypotenuse is 12?
6.
6.
Is it 6 root 3?
It is 6 root 3. So for the area, it's going to be
187. Oh, you want that exact?
Yeah,
108 root 3.
Yeah, let's write it in exact form for now. What did we say?
108 root 3.
And then at the end, we'll put, whoops, not a cube. That's supposed to be a square. Okay. Yeah, so square inches. Okay.
Oh, fire.
All right, again, perimeter for this parallelogram, other than that you have some decimals. $120. What did you say, Lily? 120?
125.8.
Good, and the units are centimeters.
Are you going to take off points when we forget to put units?
You should always include units
No, but
if units are provided. Do you think units matter?
Yes.
Okay.
So yes.
Yes. Especially when we get to surface area and volume,
Oh no!
right? Because you have to have square
We
versus
learned that
cube.
last year, like a little bit. It was so annoying. It's a lot of memorization of the formulas, right?
Okay, we have the base is 33.3, but we're missing the height. Okay, since this is a 45 degrees,
90.
so 45, 45, 90.
It would be
Divide by
29.6 root 2.
So what's-
Divide by root 2.
Divided by root 2, yeah.
Okay,
That's
so
such a weird number.
what's 29.6 divided by 2?
It's like
14.8.
14.
So it's 14.8 root 2. We'll just plug that in. If we want to do exact, we would not plug in the square root of 2. We'd just do 33.3 times 14.8. But since you have decimals already, let's see, 33.3.
74.5 root 2.
Oh no, that's two different answers right there.
Wait,
Which
as
one's right?
I think I got it right.
You
That was good. Oh, what?
Is that 696.981?
No, wait.
Nice guess, Max. Nice
Is that
guess.
8?
Yeah. Okay.
No, wait, 74 for this. So 74
Wait,
for
four
this.
and
root 2.
Yeah, that's 0.84. If you want to write it in exact form, you wouldn't put in the square root of 2 when you're multiplying.
You would tell us if you wanted to.
I would tell you exact or rounded. Always. These two are the same thing, just different. One's exact form, one is approximate.
Wait, how do I put it into exact form?
You just don't put square root of 2 when you plug it in.
You don't divide by.
Okay, area of a triangle. Oops. Should look familiar. Base times height divided by 2, or 1/2 base times height. Again, just like with the parallelogram, we must make sure that we have a right angle.
So this only works if there's
Oh, this case,
the base of height divided by 2 only works if it's a right angle.
Yeah.
Do we need to do trigonometry?
Okay.
Yeah.
Guys, over in the corner. Shh. Okay, when we're thinking of trigonometry,
See?
Yes,
if it's not a 30, 60, or a 45 degree angle, then we have to use trigonometry or possibly Pythagorean theorem.
This is cosine.
So I have the base is 5, but I don't know what the height is. So what I'm going to do, because SOHCAHTOA only works with right triangles, okay, we're just going to focus on that part of the triangle. Does that make sense? So ignore the 5 at the bottom and think SOHCAHTOA. So if I have the 37 degrees, we have opposite and hypotenuse. So that's going to be sine.
So it'd be sine 37. And then sine 37x over 4.
Okay. Now, I want to show you something that we're going to be using the next few chapters. Okay? You have to either store, oops, hold on. Sorry. Just move it over. Okay. How do we solve for h? We're going to take 4.
Multiply by sine 37.
Right? Okay. So I get about 2.4, but I don't want you to use 2.4.
Why do you do 4? Never mind.
Right.
Never mind.
We're gonna have this kind of wonder on these things. Oh, why not 90?
Something is good, bro.
Why not 90 what?
This one's better.
Why did you do 37?
We never use the right angle.
That calculator is way overpriced.
Okay, so I want 5 times 2.4 divided by 2. But I don't want to use 2.4. I want to use this previous answer. So there's a couple ways I could do that. I could do 5 times, and then if you do control negative sign, it'll take that previous answer.
What are the easy things up there on the highlights?
And you can also highlight it.
Control negative sign.
Control negative sign will take that previous answer. And that will give us 6.02. We'll just round to the 10th, so.
Wait, I'm very confused.
I thought.
What did you get?
That's the height. You didn't multiply the height yet, though.
Divided by 2.
Oh, yeah.
No, the height, the base times height divided by 2.
Never mind, I got it.
So I got about 6.0, and this will be square centimeters. Right, so anytime we have area, we need to put the little squared sign running it.
For 3D stuff, it's cute.
Okay, how about B? Now, the triangle I'm referring to is the one that's shaded in. We just have this extra information. Why? Because we have to use Pythagorean theorem to find the height. So I'm going to do 6 squared plus. You can make that x. It doesn't matter to me.
Shouldn't matter.
Doesn't matter what variable you make it. So I get h.
I got
133. I'm not going to bother reducing that or simplifying that. It doesn't simplify. Try
133.
Leave it like that because I want you to get the most precise answer when we're doing the area. So we have the base. What's the base? 29 times root 133.
11.5325.
167.2.
Let's see. Multiply that by 29. Divide by 2.
This is
167.2.
yeah, this is 11.
167.2.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
You changed my perspective.
You can just write all these digits and it'll be super exact. Like these like 50 digits.
What you think of his strategy in this case?
It's not very useful. Wait, I didn't see the answer.
In this case of could you please go back? You're very welcome. Okay. Here we have a region called a composite region. So it's made up of multiple
triangles.
triangles,
Oh, it's easy.
It is easy. So here's how we're going to divide it up.
You just divide it by half, like that, and then you just got to do some subtraction.
Do this triangle.
And then you add it together.
Right. So if we take that quadrilateral that is not regular, it's an irregular shape, and just divide it up into 2 triangles, and then add them together.
Wow.
Okay?
Wow. So 13.
So 13 times 10 divided by 2 plus 17 times 8.5 divided by 2.
8.5.
That's referring to here. This is the height. So you have to picture this triangle is 13 with a height of 10. This triangle has a base of 17 with a height of 8.5. Okay, so
Oh, your fingers are so warm, bro.
I don't have warm fingers.
137.2. 3.
What do you want?
Yeah.
What are you making fun of me now?
137.
Oh, I see.
okay, good.
This is so much nicer. For me, at least.
Well, it also uses. I mean, the thing is, this goes back to what we did back in chapter.
Good question.
This is the best chapter ever.
No, what is
Yeah,
that?
I
I know.
This is just using the special right triangles and SOHCAHTOA to do area. That's all.
Bro, tell me your poem.
13 days is not.
Okay. Find. Given the area, we want to find the value of.
153 divided
It's 2 weeks from yesterday.
Yeah, base times height for a parallelogram. What's the area?
I didn't say anything.
What's the base of this? And the height?
17.
So 153 divided by 9.
17
And what are the units?
inches.
Just inches. Okay, this is a triangle. So it's base times height divided by 2. Right, so we know the area is 165. What's the base?
30.
Wait, the whole thing?
No, just this part.
30.
30 times X over 2.
I got 11 times.
Wow, what? There's 2 facts.
Wait, for x?
Oh, wait. What?
No, Warren, the answer.
It's 11.
No, I got.
Wait.
165 divided by 15.
11.
Here.
What can I say?
It's 11.
Warren, get on my level.
I'm gonna take that already.
Okay. So the base of a triangle is twice its height. If the area of the triangle is 49 square feet, find its base and height. Would it help to draw a picture maybe?
Yeah.
Okay,
Mr. Henlich taught us the importance of being a visual learner.
that's awesome.
It's like all these like slides, and then we had to like do like.
Okay, so if the base is twice its height,
2x.
so if x is the height, then the base would be
2x.
2x. And the area, so area is base times height divided by 2.
Sure.
And we were given the area is 49 square feet. So 49 is equal
2x
to
squared over 2.
2x squared over 2.
Equals 7.
Go, Warren. You're finally on my level.
No, Liam, it's not let's go. Spoil it for everyone.
Okay,
Real.
what's the base and what's the
You
height?
need to redeem himself, Justin.
Base is 14, the height is 14.
Oops, base is 14.
This is only a fun chapter
Feet.
so far.
Oh, X is 7.
Yes.
You know,